I only write traditional folk songs. well, someone has to. Someone always has. Can you hear that steam whistle blow? Can you hear that steam whistle blow? It's shrieking and it's crying, says there's trouble at the mine. Can you hear that steam whistle blow? On January 2nd, 2006, 13 men went to work in the coal mine in Sago, West Virginia. 2 days later, only one of them came out alive, and only barely so. This song has a refrain that doesn't change from stanza to stanza, so you can help me on it when it comes. We'll try that first verse again. It's a very quiet song. Can you hear that steam whistle blow? Can you hear that steam whistle blow? It's shrieking and it's crying, says there's trouble at the mine. Can you hear that steam whistle blow? Can you hear that little girl pray? Can you hear that little girl pray? Can you hear that little girl pray? Bring my daddy home today. Can you hear that steam whistle blow? Can you hear that mine rescue team? Can you hear that mine rescue team? Can you hear the rescue team listening for the miners scream? Can you hear that steam whistle blow? Fire damp is a mixture of carbon monoxide and methane, carbon dioxide, coal dust, water vapor that seeps into mines when there's an explosion. Can you hear the trapped miners choke? Can you hear the trapped miners choke? Can you hear the miners choke on the fire, damp, and smoke? Can you hear that steam whistle blow? Can you hear the mine widows moan? Can you hear the mine widows moan? Can you hear the widow's moan? Gonna chill you to the bone. Can you hear that steam whistle blow? Can you hear the mine owners lie? Can you hear the mine owners lie? Can you hear the owners lie while another 12 men die? Can you hear that steam whistle blow? First verse and we'll go out. Let's fade out on it. Can you hear that steam whistle blow? Can you hear that steam whistle blow? It's shrieking and it's crying, says there's trouble at the mine. Can you hear that steam whistle blow? This is a song that was written in the 1920s by a Welsh poet named Idris Davies. Well, it wasn't a song then, it was just a poem at the time. And Pete Seeger set it to music in the 1950s. And Pete had this wonderful 12-string guitar accompaniment, which I have a 12-string guitar at home, but I can't play like he did. But if you know the song, you can help me. Ah, what will you give me? Say the sad bells of Rimney. Is there hope for the future? Say the brown bells of Merthyr. Who made the mine owner cry the black bells of Rona? of the miner, say the grim bells of Ballina. These are all towns in South Wales, mining towns. At the time Idris Davies wrote the song, the mines were all open. There's only about 2 or 3 mines left in Wales now. You could thank Margaret Thatcher for that. They will plunder willy-nilly, say the bells of Caerphilly. They have fangs, they have teeth, shout the loud bells of Neath. Even God is uneasy, cry the moist bells of Swansea. And what will you give me? Say the sad bells of Grimney. Wye is the only place in the song that's not a town, it's a river. It's on the border between Wales and England, and it's a rather prosperous place. Throw the Vandals in court, say the bells of Newport. Oh, it'd be well if, shout the green bells of Cardiff. Why worry, sister, why? Ask the silver bells of why. And what will you give me? Say the sad bells of Grimney. And what will you give me? Say the sad bells of Grimney. People who like trains are not supposed to be called train nuts. The word is rail fan. I'm only a minor rail fan. I'm not one of the real train nut type of rail fans. Nevertheless, I like walking around New York City, particularly in the boroughs of Queens and Brooklyn, looking for the remnants of railroads that were once there. I also look for waterways that were once there and buildings that used to be there. There used to be creeks and there used to be canals that have now been either filled in or rechanneled so they flow underground. And there were railroad lines like the Evergreen Railway. It was only 2 miles long. It ran through the streets of Bushwick, Brooklyn, starting at the western end, actually at a place called Bushwick Terminal, which strangely enough was not in Bushwick, it's in East Williamsburg, and ending at the eastern end at the Cemetery of the Evergreens in Ridgewood, Queens, where it joined the Bay Ridge Line at a place called Cooper Avenue. When the railroad was taken out of service in 1984, instead of ripping up the tracks, they just covered them with asphalt. So there are places to this day where the tracks are still visible because the asphalt is worn down. And I take people there sometimes. I think I've taken Anne there. I know I've taken Marilyn to show where the Evergreen Railway was. Well, even though it's only 2 miles long, it deserves a song. In the dim and flaring lights of a place called Wyckoff Heights, I was born in 1889. As a boy I heard the sound of the iron trowels pound and the whistle on the Evergreen Line. There's a chorus. Cooper Junction is a mile straight ahead. Bushwick Depot is a mile just behind. In the early morning sun on a cemetery run, rolling down the Evergreen Line. So why don't you help me? Try that first verse again and we'll do the chorus, and then every time it comes around you can do the chorus. People know where Wyckoff Heights is? Yeah, some people from Brooklyn here, right? In the dim and flaring lights of a place called Wyckoff Heights, I was born in 1889. As a boy I heard the sound of the iron trowels pound and the whistle on the Evergreen Line. Cooper Junction. Cooper Junction is a mile straight ahead. Bushwick Depot is a mile just behind. In the early morning sun, on a cemetery run, rolling down the evergreen line. Old Reuben had a train, ran from Georgia to Maine, but Reuben's train ain't the same as mine. The short line in the song is just 2 miles long, rolling down the evergreen line. Here we go, ready? Cooper Junction is a mile straight ahead. Bushwick Depot is a mile just behind. In the early morning sun, on a cemetery run, rolling down the evergreen line. First the Dutchmen came, they left behind their name. The Germans and Swedes, they came in time. This train was nearly gone when they came here from San Juan, a vestige of the evergreen line. Cooper Junction is a mile straight ahead. Bushwick Depot is a mile just behind. In the early morning sun, on a cemetery run, rolling down the evergreen line. For all who paid the price, this train hauled blocks of ice and lumber and lead and turpentine. It hauled away the trash, the salvage and the ash were the payload on the evergreen line. Ready? Cooper Junction is a mile straight ahead. Bushwick Depot is a mile just behind. In the early morning sun, on a cemetery run, rolling down the evergreen line. I recall that somber morn when I heard that mournful horn blowing through the cemetery pine. And everybody knew from the way the whistle blew, a funeral train was rolling down the line. Ready? Cooper Junction is a mile straight ahead. Bushwick Depot is a mile just behind. In the early morning sun, on a cemetery run, rolling down the evergreen line. Through the buckling pavement cracks, you still can see the tracks of the train I knew when I was in my prime. And when my time has come, you can bring my body home, rolling down the evergreen line. Ready? Cooper Junction is a mile straight ahead. Bushwick Depot is a mile just behind. In the early morning sun, on a cemetery run, rolling down the evergreen line. One more time. Cooper Junction is a mile straight ahead. Bushwick Depot is a mile just behind. In the early morning sun, on a cemetery run, rolling down the evergreen line. Here's a song that I did not write. It's a traditional song. It harks back to the time when the American criminal justice system was brutal and corrupt and racist. About 6 o'clock this morning. Hannah in the song is the sun. Go down, Hannah, don't you rise no more. Well, well, oh well. I said go down, Hannah, don't you rise no more. Oh well, well, well. Want to try that? I said go down, Hannah, don't you rise no more. Well, 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 You should have been here in 1901. Well, 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 there was work in the comics from the sun to sun. Well, 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 I said go down, Hannah, don't you rise no more. Well, 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 I said go down, Hannah, don't you rise no more. Well, 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 I looked at old Hannah, and old Hannah was red. Well, 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 I looked at my buddy, and my buddy, he was dead. Well, 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 I said go down, Hannah, don't you rise no more. Well, 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 I said go down, Hannah, don't you rise no more. Well, 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 if I had known that the captain, he was blind. Well, 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 I would have been running for the Mexico line. Well, 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 I said go down, Hannah, don't you rise no more. Well, 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 I said go down, Hannah, don't you rise no more. Well, 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 you should have been here in 1904. Well, 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 there's a dead man lying at the end of each road. Well, 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 I said go down, Hannah, don't you rise no more. Well, 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 I said go down, Hannah, don't you rise no more. Well, 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 you should have been here in 1910. Well, 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 they was driving the women like they driving the men. Well, 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 here we go. I said go down, Hannah, don't you rise no more. Well, 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 I said go down, Hannah, don't you rise no more. Well, 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 one last time. I said go down, Hannah, don't you rise no more. Well, 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 I said go down, Hannah, don't you rise no more. Well, well, well. Someone once said, you don't do any political songs. Why do you perform at People's Voice Cafe? Why are you a member of People's Music Network? And I said, well, all my songs are actually political. If you want me to sing a song like Let's Dump Trump or something, you're not going to hear it from me. I'm not the right person for that. I sing songs about people's lives and about their work and about their troubles, and to me that's all political. This is a song by Cy Khan. A textile mill in Aragon, Georgia, which had been open for about 70 years, closed in 1970, had this big smokestack. The smokestack is still there. And the mill actually reopened a couple of times and closed and opened again and closed, and finally there was a fire. So about 10 years after Cy Khan wrote the song, the mill closed for the last time. And if you go to Ireland, or you listen to singers from Ireland, they know the song also, but instead of called the Aragon Mill, it's called the Belfast Mill. And we'll start with the chorus. Let's see if this is the right key. If not, I'll stop and change it. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spin, yes. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spin, Now here's a little music lesson. If we have any real baritones here, I was kind of singing in just under a tenor range, but if you have a real baritone, you could do this. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spin. Anyone want to try that? And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spin. Then if we have some altos, they could do. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spin. You want to try that? And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spin. Good. Now I'll do my part, and most of you will probably do that. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spin, right? And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spin. At the east end of town, at the foot of a hill, stands a chimney so tall that says Aragon Mill. But there's no smoke at all coming out of the stack. The mill has shut down and it ain't coming back. Ready? The parts. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spin. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spin. I'm too old to change and I'm too young to die. Tell me, where will we go, my old gal and I? There are no children at all in the narrow, empty street. The mill has shut down, it's so quiet I can't sleep. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spin. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spin. That mill has shut down, it's the only life I know. Tell me, where will I go? Tell me, where will I go? That mill has shut down, it's the only life I know. Tell me, where will I go? Tell me, where will I go? Here we go. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spin. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spin. First verse again. At the east end of town, at the foot of a hill, stands a chimney so tall that says Aragon Mill. But there's no smoke at all coming out of the stack. The mill has shut down and it ain't coming back. Here we go. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spin, weave and spin. And the only tune I hear is the sound of the wind as it blows through the town. Weave and spin, weave and spin. I am an old man, just doing what I can. I'm standing on the street, and I'm singing songs so sweet. Just give me a dime and send me down the line, 'cause I'm a singer of old songs. Let's try that, okay? I am an old man, just doing what I can. I'm standing on the street, and singing songs so sweet. Just give me a dime and send me down the line, 'cause I'm a singer of old songs. I play an old guitar, I never was a star. I know 3 chords, well maybe I know 4. Just give me a dime and send me down the line, 'cause I'm a singer of old songs. I'll sing you a tune called The Rising of the Moon. I'll sing another one called The Setting of the Sun. Just give me a dime and send me down the line, 'cause I'm a singer of old songs. Oh, the rock and rollers came and the hip-hops did the same. I tried to learn their songs, but I always sang them wrong. Just give me a dime and send me down the line, 'cause I'm a singer of old songs. Oh, what's that? Once I had a brother, a sister and a lover. Once I had a home that I could call my own. Just give me a dime and send me down the line, 'cause I'm a singer of old songs. So come and gather round when you see me in your town. Listen to my song and you can sing along. Just give me a dime and send me down the line, 'cause I'm a singer of old songs. One day the Lord will call me to walk the lonesome valley, but until that time arrives, well, I am still alive. Just give me a dime and send me down the line, 'cause I'm a singer of old songs. So I am an old man, just doing what I can. I'm standing on the street, and I'm singing songs so sweet. Just give me a dime and send me down the line, 'cause I'm a singer of